When I first came home from prison, I almost got scammed 457 different times, especially because I had been gone for 17 years. Society had changed, technology didn't, social media was not a thing, and I thought Kevin Gates was about to give me $10,000. Let's get into it. If you're somebody like me that missed over a decade of time, especially 2003 till, and I was gone all the way to 2020, that means that you missed the birth or inception of social media. And let me tell you, the scammers are alive on social media. I didn't know. I didn't know that having conversations on Messenger or whatever when people reached out weren't always harmless. I thought maybe people were trying to collaborate, network, support, etc. But no, that's not the truth. This one particular time on Facebook, me not knowing anything about social media, considering that when I got locked up, all they had was MySpace, Kevin Gates messaged me. And no, it wasn't the real Kevin Gates. But at the times, I thought it was. Honestly, I thought it was. And he messaged me and said, yo, you were the winner of a grand prize. And I was like, oh. And I went over there and I ran to the kitchen. And I was like, babe, I won $10,000 from Kevin Gates. All I got to do is hit this button. And as I was getting ready to hit the button, my wife said, no, don't do it. And I stopped. And I'm glad I did, although it probably wouldn't have been too crazy, but all they would have did was hacked my account and maybe asked me to put in some information along the way, which is sometimes what they do. By the way, is anybody getting else weird scam text about the toll booth thing? But anyways, me being green, not knowing, I almost got. And let's be clear, there are plenty of times when individuals coming home from incarceration do get scammed. I.e., one of the craziest scams is when so-called probation officers or people from former jurisdictions where you got in trouble are calling saying that if you pay this amount of money, we'll take away the alleged warrant that popped up out of nowhere. Now, of course, you always want to double check, verify that it's true. You can call local law enforcement. But more than likely what we've been seeing when it comes to these things, scams. Law enforcement's not going to tell you to pay some money over the phone to avoid a warrant. No. They're going to knock on your door, come get you, and, well, have the judge figured out. Nonetheless, if you're just coming home from prison, look alive, man. Every friendly face is not friendly. Every hand extended is not an extended to give. Trust me, most are there to take, and the world is different now, especially if you've been incarcerated for, 10, 15, 20 years like myself, man. I'm glad to be home, and as always, never glamorizing, never glorifying. I almost got scammed after prison, man. It's crazy. But anyways, stay free. Peace.